Hey, Coach. After that tough first half, your team showed a lot of fight coming back the second half. What does that mean to you know the guys are still fighting through adversity for you?
Well, my message to the team was they're more than capable of playing good football. They are. I mean, they did fight when they came back out in the second half. We got to play like that for 60 minutes. Not sure why we started off slow, or maybe it was them executing, us not executing. But our team showed a lot of fight in the last, 12 minutes, 14 minutes of the game, and that's where you have to play against good football teams all the time.
Darrell, just why after 3.5 years are you still struggling with some of the same problems as early in your tenure?
Such as?
Run defense, not being able to win a couple of games in a row, just inconsistency, being up and down, things like that.
Well, it's every time you look at the film, there might be a little tweak here and there that you got to get fixed. And I don't want to speak out of turn without seeing what happened on some of those runs. But that's something that we have to get settled, be able to stop that long run because that's killing us right now.
Why is this team so susceptible to giving up big plays in the run game?
Just got to do our job. I mean, no question we got to get better in all areas. That's it.
Darrell, what was your thinking calling the timeout just before the first half? And then what's the feeling like to go to the locker room hearing all the boos?
Well, we've heard the boos before. I mean, you callous to the boos. You do what you think is right. When I called the timeout, I was thinking about pushing it deep and realized it was way too far to put David in any jeopardy of getting a shot before the half. So we just took a knee.
Jordan and David just assessed why the offense took some time to get going.
Yeah, we got to come out from the first play. I tell you what, it's frustrating being a part of it because we show how good we can be. We just got to get it going early and capitalize when we have chances. Be sharp in all phases, up front, running it, me throwing it, being accurate. There were little things we couldn't convert a third down. We had a couple penalties, and that's the entire offense as a whole, and we've got to do it. And you see what happens a little bit. Second half, I'm proud of the way the guys fought. It's just like Coach said, you can't spot a good football team. 28.
For Evan, just where do you stand defensively right now that's leaving this team so susceptible to those big plays?
We knew all week that Iowa has a great run scheme, and they always have traditionally, and we knew that we had to win it up front. It was going to be a battle in the trenches all game long, and we just didn't get off to the start that we need to get off to, versus we're playing a good team that we played against. So we need to play better right at the start, and we can't wait. We kind of turned around in the second half a little bit, but that's too far too late. So it's on us. It's on us.
Darrell, what's it mean for you to coach this team?
What's it mean? Well, I love these guys, and I like the way they come to work all the time, and I know how important it is to the staff and to the players. And these are some of the situations that you got to go through when you're building the thing up. And we've been on a little bit of a roller coaster ride this year, win loss. But all you do is keep coming back and you keep fighting. That's what it's about.
Dave, were you surprised that the team seemed to come out so flat today, considering coming off of sort of a momentum building win, you would think?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly surprising. Felt you get down 28-0 real quick. It is surprising. It's not what anybody expected. Felt like guys were ready to go. We didn't execute. They got us a little bit.
David, I think you passed for a career high for yardage and completions. What did you feel like was going better when things started going rolling for you guys?
I don't know. It's all for naught in a loss, and that's the truth. And that's how the guys on this team are. And it's just we got to be able to do it from the first snap. It's not. Against reserves, against the second string guys, it's not. It is what it is.
Coach, you had a big game from the tight ends today. Was that part of the game plan going in, or is that something that just kind of happened organically?
Well, both those guys are good players, and they're good in the run game, they're good in the pass game. And anytime you can get the ball to those guys, it takes pressure off D'Angelo and Blough outside. but those are good players and are always involved in our vertical pass game.
Hey, Coach, you got some players up here who look frustrated, obviously, after a tough loss. How do you balance those teachable moments with getting the positive, like the career throwing yards? Say there's a lot of positives too. So how do you balance the teachable moments and then getting your team positive and feeling good still?
You come back Sunday and you point out the things that they did well, the things that we need to get corrected. These guys are smart guys. They understand, and they can see it just as well as the coaches can see it, the things that we need to improve.